Your Majesty at your service. Welcome to Philippine Talks. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of my podcast, The Worst Case Scenario. It is easy to get excited about goal setting and have a plan for your life. When we make a plan to achieve a goal, we don't tend to make a contingency plan. We leave no room for errors because we are certain and confident that things will work out. We don't plan for the worst case scenario. In my life, I have many goals, and what life has taught me so far is that my goals can be achieved, but not necessarily in a time frame or location I would have wished. There is a famous quote that states the following: "If the plan doesn't work, change the plan, but never the goal." In the worst case scenario, our plans don't work out because often our life paths lead us in different directions. The future can't be predicted, nor can we be certain of what will be. Therefore, our plans can't be too rigid and need to be adjusted as we go along. Every time we make a move closer to our goal, we need to take the time to reflect on what we have done and what we could do better to make it to the next stage. If we wait and follow our exact plan and come to find out it didn't work, we are ignoring the value of our experiences and not taking the time to re-strategize our plans. When we set our goals, it is important to know the core desire. Our goals can sometimes mask the real reason why we want something. For example, when I was younger, I had a dream or even a goal to have a career in public relations. I loved the idea that I could help shape an organization's image. As time went on, I planned my studies, went on internships to guarantee the best chance to have a career in this chosen field. I had my foot in the door so many times, but because of various reasons, it did not work out for me. The worst case scenario happened to me. All of my plans did not get me my desired result. After much contemplation, complaining, and crying, I got myself together. I had to ask myself, what is it that I truly wanted? As I thought profoundly, I discovered that my goal of a career in PR masked the following desires. 1. I desired a position in an organization that would help shape their public image. 2. I desired to be self-reliant, meaning to be reliant in my own power and resources. 3. I desired to spend my career doing something I was passionate about. It had to align with my values and personality. Once I delved into those reasons, I had to ask myself, why? Why do I desire this? I desired a career that would help me shape an organization because I wanted to be an asset, an instrument to the success of something other than myself. I desired to be self-reliant because I didn't want to be defined by my failures. I wanted to be resilient and confident despite of my circumstances. I desired a career to align with my values, passion, and personality because I want to be my true self in anything I do. I don't want to pretend or have a professional side. I want to be authentic in my work and in my life. Knowing my core desires and the reason why opened up my heart and eyes. I was receptive to walk through the doors that were open to me that I blindly ignored because I was so focused on the doors that never let me through. Knowing the why behind my desires made me realize that I could achieve them in different ways. It allowed me to appreciate the worst case scenario and see that it was for good after all. 2020 is proving to be a year where many of us may think that our goals are not going to be achieved. The worst case scenario may be what you are experiencing now. This is your time to contemplate on the goals you've set for yourself this year and really dig into the reasons what you desire and why. The worst case scenario you are experiencing now is not the worst thing that could have happened to you. Things are exactly the way they are supposed to be. What your worst case scenario is trying to tell you is that you need to re-strategize your plans and accept the current situation for what it is and have faith that your core desire will be achieved, but just in a different way. Your plan may have failed, but you are not a failure. Focus on the doors that are still open to you and reflect on what has happened. The future will be what it will be. Be present in this current moment and process your experiences in a manner that will make you come out stronger. Look out and seek for good opportunities. Don't shy away from things you wouldn't typically do. Do what you have to do to stay sane and an eye on the prize. Your desires may manifest in ways you've never imagined. Don't be afraid of the worst case scenario. Look at it as a pivotal moment in your growth and your resilience. I'm currently in a stage of my career where I am in a position in my organization where I help shape their policies and culture to mirror their public image. I am self-reliant and can access power from within where things get rough. I am also slowly building the resources I have in order to be in a position that I am secure in every way. My career allows the activist within me to make an institutional difference for people that are disadvantaged because of their racial background. Little did I know that my plan would lead me to do what I truly wanted to do and more. My worst case scenario in my career truly led me in a career path I never knew existed before. I was so stuck in my own thinking, I did not consider other career options. Sometimes we think we know what we want, but life will show us what we really want. Our plans may change, but our core desire will always be achieved in some shape or form. If you are currently feeling down because you are in your worst case scenario, give yourself the permission to complain and cry, but only for a period. Give yourself grace for 24 hours, for example, but remember to contemplate and re-strategize. You and you alone are going to get yourself together. Consider the options that are available to you now and focus on achieving your core desires. At the end of each episode, I address the queendom. The worst case scenario is an opportunity to re-strategize your plan. Focus on your core desire instead of your overarching goal. Your goals become more profound as you understand the reasons why you want to achieve them. Give yourself permission to process your experiences. Set yourself a limit to complain and cry about the things that have failed. Your plan may have failed, but you are not a failure. Always contemplate on the past failings with the purpose to re-strategize your next move. Thank you so much for listening to Fair Queen Talks. See you next time.